Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 152. We're the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm David.
Dave, I'm pretty sure we've talked about this on the podcast before, but homeless people.
I'm sure it's come up once or twice.
Yeah, but not even like, I don't, listen, if you're homeless, I'm sorry. I get it. I wish I could help you out, but it's a miracle I'm not homeless, honestly. If you're gonna, and this is not just for homeless people, if you're gonna be out on the street asking the general public for money, you have to do it properly, right? So the other day,
which there is no proper way to ask somebody for money.
It's always hard.
Yeah, no matter who
it's difficult.
Whether you're homeless or not.
Yeah, but the approach has to be not creepy. Because I will never give you money if you're a freak, unless you're like, I'm paying you to be a freak, in which case I'll give you money. I mean, like, like if I'm going to like a haunted house or something, I'm paying to see people be freaks.
Haunted house.
Yeah. So last week or earlier this week, I don't remember. I was donating the Plaz, which I just did today. And I was on my way home. Now I take the same way home and the same way there every single day. And I have now started to notice that a woman has taken residence on the corner just down the street from where I donate. She's there every single time. That's her corner now.
Yep.
And she was I was at the red light last time I was there. I was at the red light and I glanced down at my phone to either text Shannon back or figure out directions home or directions to food, whatever. And out of the corner of my eye, I see some fucking movement. And I look up and this woman is like at my window, like had basically just knocked on my window. She didn't knock, she like waved her hand to like get my attention because I wasn't looking. And I like jumped. I literally like reacted. And I just waved and I think shook my head maybe. Like, I don't have any fucking money for you. And even if I did have money, I'm not giving it to you now because you just scared the shit out of me. And she walks up to the next car, but like doesn't go to the driver of the next car, goes up to the passenger side window from behind, like just slowly approaches this vehicle from the side and the back. And I'm like, man, you're going to get shot. Like somebody is going to get scared enough to just instinctively, you're dead.
Someone's going to have a trigger finger, happy trigger finger.
Yeah. Like, I can't even tell you how fast I like locked my door. And like, she was already walking away, but just in case, in case there was another one coming out of nowhere.
The door wasn't locked?
No, I'm driving.
Doors are locked when you drive.
My doors do not lock when I drive.
That is impossible. Subaru is like the safest car in the world. There's no way they don't.
My doors do not lock while I am driving.
So what happens when you put it in park? Nothing?
It just goes into park.
What kind of dumbass car do you have?
I have never driven a vehicle that automatically locks while I'm driving. Not all cars do that, Dave.
Yeah, well, they should.
Well,
it's a safety thing.
Yeah, but like, how is it really?
I mean, it's really not because you can still open the door
exactly
inside.
So, like, what's the point?
But like, still, if you're parked and someone just decides to come open your door.
Well, if you're parked, it unlocks.
If you're at a red light, I mean.
That's a good point.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, it's true. But
what year do you have?
2018. While you're looking that up.
Yeah.
So anyways, so she scared the shit out of me and then continued on her way through the other vehicles. And then the light turned green and we all started going. I go back today and sure as shit, there she is right in the corner, just sitting there like getting her sign prepped for when the light turns red. Like, I swear to fucking God, this time I did lock my door in advance. The light turned green fast enough for me to not have to deal with it this time. But I'm just like, I'm happy to donate my money to people that are in need. If they approach me carefully and properly. One, don't sneak up on me because I will punch you in the face. Two, don't look gross.
Yeah, it's physically impossible.
Yeah. Like, I mean, not necessarily, right? Like, clean yourself a little bit. You may be living on the street, but you're not an animal.
They are.
No. They
No,
have the
I'm not
ability to
saying
go
that.
get some baby wipes, right? Your first purchase if you're homeless should be wipes.
So the first $5 you get should go be for baby wipes.
Baby wipes. That way you can get the next $5
Yeah.
and not look like a grunge.
I think they're more I think they're more wanting food and water.
I get that. Then don't ask for money on your first attempt, right? Ask for food and or water on your first attempt. Second attempt, money, baby wipes. Hell, ask for baby wipes if you need to. I don't care. Keep yourself a little bit clean in the face region. If you smell, that's one thing, right? Like, I know you probably can't shower as often as you'd like to.
Yeah, and even people who shower smell. So it's like
Exactly.
You just can't get away from it.
If you have an odor, I'll bypass the odor if you look a little bit presentable. I'm not saying you have to show up to me in a suit and tie and say, "Excuse me, sir, I'm down on my luck and I have some money." Because I'll be like, "You're a fucking liar. You're wearing a suit."
Yeah, you're wearing Hugo Boss right now.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
But if you walk up to me and you've like just, scrubbed your face and your hands and maybe you trimmed your nails because you took your nail clippers with you from your home before you left it, then I'll be like, okay, I have $1. It's not much, but I don't need it. Here you go.
There should be
just for reference, I do need the $1.
There should be like a $10 homeless pack.
Yeah,
in like stores.
I agree.
And
Walmart should get on like, hey, if you're homeless, if you're down on your luck, $10.
And it gives you I don't know, maybe just like
the essentials: shaving cream, a razor, a comb.
Okay, no. Maybe a comb, baby wipes, like a small pack of baby wipes, small tube of toothpaste and a toothbrush.
Yeah.
And maybe like
a fucking blanket.
Maybe raisins.
Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, I don't like raisins, but that's good.
Like a granola bar. I mean, I don't know, something.
Yeah.
$10, you get all this.
Because it's something to keep you surviving and eventually hopefully get enough money to clean yourself better and then get a job.
Because like you can buy like the travel size stuff for like $1.
Yeah.
So $10 for like, I don't know.
$10, 15 items.
Imagine
we'll come up with the semantics later.
Imagine I make like a kit for homeless people.
You'll become famous.
And then I'm making all this
You'd become more famous if you just gave it to them as opposed to charging them $10.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, guys, I made this great idea, this $10 kit for homeless
people. Gonna help
people.
the homeless.
And then I start making all this money. They're like, how come you just didn't give this stuff to them?
Well, I needed to make money to keep making the kits.
Yeah, duh. And I'm this billionaire now. It's like, how come you don't just give them money? Well, screw you guys.
Yeah. For every 100 you sell, you donate 10.
I'm thinking it could work.
It could.
Because obviously you can't help out every homeless person.
Exactly. So and you know what they do? Now, I don't know. I'm not homeless. But what I imagine a homeless person does when they get a little bit of cash, they walk into a store and they go, well, fuck, what do I want? Whereas if they had your kit, they don't have to think about what am I going to spend this money on? I can just buy this and get a variety of items that I need in order to get the next amount of money for the next.
I'm going to do a census. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go
census.
I'm going to go to 100. I'm going to like, if I could just like travel around the country for free.
Yeah.
I would just go ask like 50 different homeless people in every state. And be
50
like,
per state or one per state?
50 per state,
Okay.
maybe 20 per state. 50 is a lot of people.
That's yeah. By the end of it, you're asking 2,500 people.
Yeah, 20 people
Okay.
per state. So what is that? 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay, 1,000 people. So yeah, 20 per state, excluding Hawaii and Alaska.
Okay.
So yeah,
So 940, 60 people.
60. 960 people. Anyway, so I'm like, yo, what's like a necessity for you guys? What would you, if you could just like have something?
Yeah, like as a homeless person,
Right.
if
It's
you
like,
could,
and a lot of them say, man, I just wish I could get this nasty ass taste out of my mouth. I don't know. Maybe they got bad taste in their mouth. So they
Yeah.
want to brush their teeth or mouthwash. I don't know.
yeah,
They're like, I just wish I could clean up a little bit sometimes. Baby wipes.
baby wipes.
I'm just kind of going on what we've said so far, but
Yeah.
who knows if it's true. Like, oh, I wish I could just have like a snack every day. Just something small.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I just put these things in a pack. And let's say they have $15, right? We'll say that the pack is $7.
Okay, so you're lowering the price a little bit.
Lowering the price $7 because they're homeless.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be greedy.
you got to remember that they are homeless.
So now they're like, oh man, I don't know what I need. And then an employee, we'll say Walmart, most likely.
Yeah, probably Walmart.
They're like, hey, how can I help you? Oh, so I'm homeless, whatever they say.
Yeah.
Hey, we have this pack of, of necessity, of what homeless people might need.
Mm-hmm.
Go, it's in aisle 2.
Yeah.
Okay. They look at it, they're like, oh yeah, this is good stuff. Now they got to use $7 for there. Now they got $8 left over. Well, $7.50 after, maybe
Tax. Yeah.
tax, depending on where you live.
Yeah, that's fair.
So now I got $7.50, $8 left over. Now I can go get a little extra stuff. If we didn't give them enough food in the pack, like
Yeah,
let's
they
say there's
stop
only,
at they stop at the Dunkin' Donuts that's in every Walmart.
yeah. I mean, you have Dunkin' Donuts. I think we have Subway over here.
Yeah, some of them have Checkers, Subway, Dunkin'
Okay.
Donuts.
Yeah, so maybe they go to Subway and they get like a $5 full, and now they got $2 left over. Maybe they make it a meal. Boom.
Oh, drinking a snot and a side of chips. I couldn't think of the word chips.
Sound like you were gonna say snot. Oh, drinking a little snot.
I was gonna say snack, but I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, it's a bit of a good idea, but it's also like, hey, you assholes, why don't you just go out and
Right, but think about it, right? If you go out and donate these kits to the homeless, you're going to have to, one, get the general public involved because you don't have the money to keep making these things.
right.
Two, you'll inevitably run out of steam, right? Like people are just, you're not going to get the help that you require anymore to put them together, to get all the supplies, to go out and to give them to people. So like, if you just come up with this idea, put it in stores where you can sell it for $5, and there you go.
By the way, you heard it here first. October 13th, 2022 at 3:45 p.m. This is our idea.
Yeah.
Anybody who's out there, if I see this come up in a store, I'm showing them this video.
Yeah, this is going to court and we're suing your ass.
And maybe we do like different kits, like one's strictly personal hygiene.
Okay.
One's strictly snacks. One's a combo.
Like if they've got the hygiene kit already, they go, I'm gonna go with snack kit this week.
Right. And then the hygiene, probably will last them, I would say, depending, like you only need one hygiene kit depending on what's in there. Like obviously like toothpaste will run out and baby wipes will run out, but those will last you a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But like if I'm assuming, if we put the hygiene in there, maybe we put nail clippers and like a comb. Now you got those forever. So it's like maybe we make another one. It's like once you buy the first big one, now we got a smaller one for you that doesn't have the comb and the nail clippers. It's just got this weekly stuff that you might need.
Yeah. See, and now we're helping the homeless because we have a serious homeless problem in this country, and we're getting rich.
Yeah. And then we just stay rich and still don't help the homeless because that's what America's about.
Exactly. We
But,
love
like,
this country.
in America,
Oh God.
we get rich and we don't give back. Hey, but we could do like every 100 we sell, we donate depending on how much money we make. Then you
Well, if you sell
donate.
100, that's $700.
Well, I dropped the price down.
Oh,
Remember, $7.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah.
I was like, oh, you just dropped it again in your head without telling me? That's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, we could just donate some here or there. Every 100, we donate.
And
10, or
ultimately,
donate money.
this will ideally stop people. Well, that's not true. That's dumb of me to think. I was just going to say this is going to stop people from knocking on people's windows while they're at a red light.
No, it won't stop it at all.
No, it honestly might encourage it more because now they need money for this kit.
Yeah, but what we're saying is like it won't stop it. It'll just like possibly, because if you get your first $10, $7, whatever.
One in every 1,000 kits has $50 in it.
Oh, imagine, dude.
Yeah.
$50 Visa gift card.
Yeah. I was going to say cash, but that works too.
Yeah. Don't trust the cash. Yeah, $50 Visa gift card and it's gotta be like, instead of these bullshit things that you get, like that you see, what things do that? They're like, oh, one in every 1,000 you could get $50.
I have no idea.
Like, let's just go with it, like Topps Monopoly.
Right.
I swear to God, we have done this so many times, and it's just like we're one away from so many things. And
Yeah.
like,
Listen,
does anybody
we'll
win
talk
on
about
these
that
things?
and continue with what you're going, but I'm going to talk about Topps Monopoly after this.
It's like, does anybody, or like lottery? It's like there's 5 big prizes, and it's like, how many could you possibly, like? There's just, so my idea is like, for every store, every Walmart that they're in, with every shipment of, I don't know, 2,000. No idea. It's not even 2,000 people in whatever. Anyways,
It's not even 2,000 people where?
No, I'm gonna say, like, there's not 2,000 homeless people. If you have 2,000 per Walmart,
Oh.
like there's not that many homeless people.
I don't think so. I sure hope not.
Well, because like I'm thinking, like, we've got one within like 5 to 10 miles.
A Walmart or a homeless person?
A Walmart. We've got a Walmart like every 5 miles or something.
Right,
like that,
yeah.
or every 10 miles. I don't know. So it's like in a 50-mile radius.
There's a lot of Walmarts.
Yeah. And we have, let's say there's like 10 Walmarts. That's 20,000 packs. Are there 20,000 homeless people in that 50? I don't think so.
Again, I sure hope not.
I sure hope
It
not.
it depends on the area you're looking in, right? Like if you go to like California, you might find 20,000 homeless people in a 50 square mile area.
There might be 20,000 right on Los Angeles Boulevard. I don't know if that's a street, but
I have no idea. I've been there and I don't know.
I just know that I've heard that place smells like absolute dog water.
It smells like straight piss.
Yeah.
Just always urine. And now I shouldn't say always. Maybe in the winter it's not so bad. But downtown Los Angeles reeks of pee. And I have heard that, and that's no offense to the people living there, it just does. I've heard that New York City also smells like pee. Now I've been to New York City. I've been to Los Angeles. Los Angeles smelled like pee. New York City did not. I did, however, go to New York City in the winter. So any pee was just like kind of masked by the cold.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're so cold, you just like can't even smell anything.
Exactly.
'Cause
So
you're
I've
not
been told to go
relaxed.
in the summer, and New York City in the summer smells like pee,
Okay.
which doesn't
Um,
surprise me because New York City's also got a lot of homeless people.
yeah. So like also yes, depends on where you are. So like we'll obviously put more like in the large cities.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the P cities.
Yeah. Yeah. The P city. So let's just say anyways,
Yeah,
on average, let's just put out 500 in a Walmart.
okay.
For every one of those shipments that they get
There's
of the five,
one,
well, I'm thinking two,
two. That's fine.
yeah, maybe two, maybe five.
That works too.
If there's five and 500, that's 10%,
That
right?
is 10%.
So yes, I'm good at math, guys.
Wait, 5 in 500? That's 1%.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, 10% is 50.
Yeah.
I'm good at math. So anyways, so what was it? 1%. 1% of the things, 5 items out of 500. Yeah, it works. Maybe
Yeah.
10. And you just put, no, that's too much now. 5.
$50, $250 per shipment of 500.
Yeah. And then people are like, grab it. They don't have it. Now they're intrigued to go buy another one to possibly, and you could buy 4 and then still be good to make a profit. No, you could buy, they're $7, right?
$7.
I'm thinking they're 10 still. You could buy 7,
and still have a chance to come out with some money.
$1, but
Yeah.
it's still, you
Now,
still
buying 7 doesn't necessarily mean that you win the money because it's only every 1 in 10 that has it.
Yeah. But they're
Or
just
wait,
hoping.
no, it's more than it's less than it's 1 in 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like they're just hoping that
They get the one.
they get the one.
Right. Which brings us back to Tops Monopoly. Now, if you don't know what Tops is, it's a grocery store.
It never stops mopping your floors.
Never stops mopping
their floors.
It's not just in Buffalo. They have them in Rochester.
Yeah, I think it's a Western New York type thing.
Might be a Western New York thing. Similar to Wegmans, which
Right.
I'm sure you've heard us talk about before. But Tops is the lesser version. It's like the Walmart. It's like
Target.
Yeah, it's like Walmart.
Yeah. Not Walmart off Target.
Tops is Walmart. Wegmans is Target. Just to kind of,
Yeah.
straighten everybody out here. So they do this annual thing, Tops Monopoly. They give you a Monopoly pamphlet, and you unfold it. It's got a whole board. And then every time you purchase anything, you get at least one Monopoly ticket.
Yeah.
Would you call it? And then you open this up, and it's got 4 properties. You have to fill out one section. You have to, get a whole. What's that called when you get all 3 in an area?
A Monopoly?
No, because
Monopoly is the whole thing.
The whole side, yeah.
I don't know.
You get all 3 properties, right, in one section.
Yeah.
And you're then entered for a chance to win something. A car, a lot of cash,
gift card,
TV,
something.
Yeah, some bullshit. I've never met anybody that has ever won Tops Monopoly.
Nor have I heard
of anyone.
Anybody that I know of a person who knows of a person.
Yeah. There's no distant connection that I know of.
No.
So is Tops scamming people? Now, not really, right? Because they're not making you pay to get these things. Like, it's just you go and do your grocery shopping. You take your receipt to the cashier at the U-Scan, of course, which is what we primarily use. You take your receipt, they highlight the number that you get, and they give you 10 fucking Monopoly things.
Yes. Yeah, you don't have to go buy anything.
Yeah. So it's not really a scam, but
it's like,
I think they're lying.
Are there any prizes? Because I don't know of anybody who's getting these things.
But
they suck. It's so annoying.
If you're listening to this episode and you have if you know of someone who knows someone, or have won yourself a Tops Monopoly prize, please
give us that prize.
Get back to us is what I was gonna say.
Same with Roll Up the Rim.
Well, I've won Roll Up the Rim.
No, You've won a coffee or a donut.
Always. I think I know.
Always.
I think I know of somebody who knows somebody who won a car.
A car.
The
A
car,
big
yeah.
prize.
Yeah,
Okay.
big prize, yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know of anybody who's won the cash, but I'm pretty sure I know of somebody who knows who won the car.
Can't you not take the car and take cash instead?
I have no idea.
I
I
think
don't think
that's
you want to take a car if you win it though.
no.
Like
I
winning a
don't think
car
you
is like
do.
a bad thing. Like when Oprah gave away all those cars, that like fucked a lot of people.
Yeah, because it's like
Got to pay the tax,
gotta pay tax and you
which
gotta
makes no sense. Like, what am I paying tax on if I won a vehicle?
well,
Like, hasn't the car
yes.
already been paid for?
Yeah, she was like, I'll pay these. This is what she did. She got 10 cars, more than that, but she
Yeah.
got 10 cars at 50,000 a car.
Oh my god.
Dude, I don't know what kind of car she's
They
getting.
were like sedans, Dave. They were probably like $18,000.
All right, $20,000, right? And whatever she's like, I'm gonna pay the sticker price for this right now,
Oh, and I won't pay the tax, is what she said.
and I'm gonna be giving these away. So, but we're gonna have these guys. That's probably
These
probably
sorry
what
motherfuckers are gonna.
they're thinking they're gonna get a car, but then they're like, nah.
Well, is that
They-
how it works with all things that you win?
I've never won anything.
I won a sleeping
big.
bag once, but I don't remember paying tax for it.
Where did you win a sleeping bag?
Oh, you know that black sleeping bag that I have, the Swiss Army one?
Yeah,
I
remember
won
you-
that.
Yeah, I do remember that actually. But where?
I have no idea.
I feel like it was just at like a
I remember there being
basket
some
auction.
there was some grass, so it was an outdoor thing. But
Yeah,
I don't
think they care about that stuff.
okay. They're not
Because, like-
taxing me on the sleeping bag.
Because like that sleeping bag, I know it was like
I don't want to get caught for tax evasion, Dave.
I know it was like a cooling type thing, right? Like
Yeah,
it kept
cooling
you
or
cool.
heating, depending on the weather outside.
So that at most, at that time, probably was like $100.
I would say absolute max was $100.
So, yeah, I don't think they really care about that tax. But for this cross check that you have, by the way,
Oh yeah,
they don't auto lock, which is dumb.
yeah. I knew that.
I was just wondering if you were stupid.
No,
You never know.
that's fair.
I would like to hold on.
I'm trying to find this sleeping bag. It doesn't exist anymore. I'll use Amazon.
Oh, so like, I got my fret or my capo, by the way,
Oh yeah, for your guitaring.
the guitar, and it came with 4 picks. This is it.
Very
This
nice.
is the thing that holds the pick.
Okay.
You can see that. But this is so they give you 4 picks. This is the hardest one. Pretty dope.
Looks hard.
Yeah. This is which one? I can't tell. This is the next hardest one.
Looks slightly less hard.
This is the second softest one.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one is just like look at this shit.
Oh fuck.
Like if I hold it and I grip it like tight, it just like deforms. So yeah, I got that shit. But figure it out.
Oh, you can do an unboxing for us?
Slightly. I already unboxed it and ripped off the tabs that you do it. But I'll show people
Yeah.
what's even though you can look it up online.
Brand new iPhone 14 Pro. Is that the max or the regular?
Regular.
No.
I did not. That was one thing I was like, you know what?
I gotta go with the max. The
I was
big,
like, I'm
big
not
boy.
going for a big phone anymore. They give you a white. What is that? They
Piece of-
stopped doing,
Piece of cardboard.
and then you get this dipshit of a thing that will not work with your regular USB chargers because Apple is a scumbag.
Yeah, but all chargers that like the AT&T store sells now
Yeah, I
has
don't
the
care.
new. Okay.
I'm fucking buying this phone, you pieces of shit.
Just use your old charger then.
I am.
I'm still not using the new charger for this phone. I've had this phone for a year.
I still have the new charger that came with this phone in the box.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
I've got chargers for days in old iPhone boxes.
I think I have two, and I was like, I don't need it, so I'm just gonna wait till this breaks. One of them breaks,
Mm-hmm.
so I might break out the old or the new this charger,
The new old one.
the new old one when I start the new iPhone.
Yeah.
So it's got a nice,
USB-C is just the way of the world now, Dave.
I don't give a shit. Give me the proper equipment to use it then.
Well, they wanted to minimize on cardboard.
Oh, yeah, okay. But you're gonna fucking maximize on the fucking plastic you put it in.
Yeah.
Does it come in a plastic container?
The charger. Well, like Apple doesn't sell the blocks anymore. They stopped. I think they stopped making them. So so yes, they did cut down on that. But like AT&T, that comes in a plastic and cardboard packaging.
Yeah.
And it's just like on its own.
For what? So you could stop the cardboard is more recyclable than plastic, is it not?
I have no idea.
Because
There's
cardboard is
there's so many rules to recycling
I
nowadays.
know, I don't get it. They're like, oh, plastic's recyclable, but not that plastic.
Yeah. I'm like, what the
fuck?
Like, why do we use this plastic? You know what I found out? That bags of ice, like plastic bags of ice.
Yeah.
That plastic is recyclable. But like at work, we will like if the bag's like half used, we'll for some reason, I don't know why they do this. This is really a waste of plastic, but they will tie the bag up and then they will zip tie the bag to ensure that it is closed. But the zip tie is not recyclable. But like it's fucking plastic. Like,
Yeah,
can't you just melt it all down and turn it into something new?
Yeah, or can't you just make everything that's plastic recyclable?
I don't know. And then cardboard, I found out this is also pretty recent. And maybe I was just stupid in the past. But if like pizza boxes, not recyclable.
Oh, good.
I've been
always putting my shit in my recycling.
Yeah, always recycling pizza boxes. But because anything that has held food is not recyclable. That's cardboard, I should say. So like pizza boxes, like boxes of donuts.
Why?
I don't know. I don't get it.
I looked up, is cardboard or plastic better for the environment? Cardboard has a clear sustainability benefit.
Well, cardboard decomposes, so
over plastic as it is a biodegradable and breaks down much quicker.
Yeah.
So, hey, Apple, if you use cardboard, it doesn't matter.
I mean, it still matters.
Yeah, but
because you know how you make cardboard, Dave?
Yeah, out of a fucking tree.
Deforestation.
I don't care though. Oh, cool. This one. What is worse for the environment, cardboard or plastic? Now, this one says, in summary, plastic. You know how they give you that people also ask thing, and you can just like click the arrow and it gives you like what you're actually looking for.
Yeah.
In summary, plastic is actually more efficient to manufacture than cardboard. Oh, it's more efficient and produces less waste during the process.
See, there's a lot of waste with making cardboard, which doesn't make any sense to me, but
dude,
I don't know how cardboard or plastic are made. So
I mean, I just hope they know that there's no way of getting around us ruining this earth.
There are several ways.
Yeah, but when you're trying to box things.
Yeah. But if you're going to be selling shit, there is no way.
There is no way. So it's just pick one and don't just say, oh, well, we took the box out, the brick, because we're stupid.
Here's an idea. Why didn't they just make the brick smaller?
Yeah.
They're making everything else small. Like I'm sorry, we are living in 2022. This does not need to be this big.
No, you can.
If I can buy a fucking USB thing that now I'm just gonna use this one, but like it's pretty pretty wide, but like it's thin, right? Like this is all the technology of a USB is right here.
If I can buy a USB that's this big,
That's what I was trying to use. Thank you.
yeah, that's 4 GB somehow.
Yeah, if they can shove all the fucking technology, I don't know what's going on inside one of these, but here's the slot. Look at all this empty space.
Well, I mean, they also got to fit the prongs.
The prongs also don't take up. They are just as thick as the USB.
Yeah, but you got to put those somewhere. I mean, I agree. I mean,
I'm
you could
thinking. Here's what I'm
easily
thinking. Right?
just smush it down to
Yeah.
the
Center this.
center and smush it.
Cut the sides off, and then there you go.
Yeah,
It doesn't need to be this big, Apple.
because
They were like, "Well, we solved the problem. We got rid of it entirely." I'm like,
they've made the car charger smaller. You ever seen? It's like instead of it being like a whole cylinder and like a mushroom kind of,
yeah,
or like a butt plug, or
oh yeah, they just made them like these.
they like flattened it out, and like it's kind of round on the edges,
Yeah,
but it's smaller. It's like, okay, so you can make those smaller, then make the box smaller.
exactly.
Um,
I keep accidentally touching my glasses, and I keep getting fingerprints on them.
small charging brick. I want to see how small these come in. They're all pretty big, actually. Yeah, these things are all. There's nothing smaller than the regular ones that they've given us. It looks like.
Which makes zero sense to me.
Like this USB-C one, dude. This thing is bigger than a regular one, and it's got a smaller port. I don't know how these fucking things work. Seems like we can make a computer in our hand.
We can't figure out how to make this smaller.
Make it smaller, okay? Stupid morons. Or like, I don't even know. Didn't they used to also they used to give you headphones too?
Oh yeah, they stopped giving headphones a while ago though.
Oh, I know that. But
I think as soon as they came out with AirPods, they got rid of the headphones.
why don't you give me some AirPods?
Or maybe it was when they got rid of the headphone jack. No, because for a while they were giving the headphones with the USB.
Yeah, because I have those.
A lightning port.
Those might have stopped at like 7 or 8.
Yeah,
because I don't think I got it with the 10.
because what they were doing for like the first 2 phones after they got rid of the headphone jack was giving the headphones and the dongle.
Yeah, I got the dongle. I think I got that in the 7.
Yeah,
they should make a thing where like a box for the phone where you can get AirPods in it, the brick, and the charging cord. And it obviously will cost you more.
no, yeah,
putting all the stuff in there.
If you're already spending $1,000 on a phone, what's another couple $100?
But it's like they like knock down the price a little bit off of each thing because now you're putting it into one container and instead of having 3 separate things. So like, all right, we'll knock it down a little bit for like we'll knock like I don't know $10 off the probably not gonna be much honestly. $10 off the AirPods, $10 off the brick. How much is
the brick? Is only probably only $10-15.
All right, so $3.
Which, by the way, is a little unreasonable for a piece of plastic that plugs into a wall.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till I find someone who left theirs somewhere. Like anytime I see a lost and found box, I'm just gonna peek my head in there from now on. Just be like, not today, nothing. And look there the next day. Oh, cool, free, thanks.
Free brick.
That's where I've gotten like I have like a small charging cord. Someone just left it here. Someone left gotten a couple bricks from like high school. They didn't care about it, obviously.
Exactly.
But yeah. So we're gonna become millionaires. Apple is gonna add bricks to their phones again.
It's gonna be a good world.
And homeless people will be able to take care of themselves.
You know what else I wanted to talk about?
No, I do not.
Right here.
Chick-fil-A. Good.
I always get their lemonade. It's phenomenal.
Who doesn't love lemonade? You know?
Exactly. But also, see all that fucking pulp?
Ew.
Listen, Chick-fil-A, you make a damn, what is that? No, that's just more pulp. You make a damn good lemonade, but you can make it without the pulp. What are you throwing whole lemons in and just grinding them up? Just
Yeah.
strain it.
Anybody who makes lemonade, there's always pulp. Like you go to Auntie Anne's, they have lemonade. There's probably pulp.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Auntie Anne's lemonade is pulp free.
Well, then it's not. It's freshly squeezed.
Have you ever seen somebody at Chick-fil-A freshly squeezing lemons?
No, but it's something like that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they advertise it as fresh squeezed. I've never seen. The only time I've ever seen fresh squeezed lemonade is at the Erie County fucking fair. The last 5 sips are just pure pulp going into my mouth. Just strain the lemon. It takes 2 extra seconds to pour all the lemonade you just freshly squeezed through a strainer before tossing it in the thing that just keeps it mixing. Wait, that's a slushy. They don't do that. They just have it sitting there.
Erie County lemonade is pretty fucking good.
That slaps. But also not a lot of pulp in that.
The only thing that bugs me with lemonade, it's like it's always so like, you know, I couldn't even
very phlegm producing.
Yeah, dude. I'm just like, trying to suck it all down.
Simply lemonade. Simply lemonade.
Yeah.
Yeah. They also tend to have some pulp.
Will they have pulp or pulp free?
No, they have pulp.
Oh.
Simply Orange has pulp or pulp free.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Simply Lemonade, they don't give you options.
Wonder why.
I don't know. Apparently people can tolerate lemon pulp, but I mean, I'll put up with it, right? I get a lemonade every single time from Chick-fil-A, but I also like if they got rid of the pulp and like I just said, right? The last 5 sips, this is now empty. It was just all pulp at the bottom. Similar to when you go to Chick-fil-A and you see they're running out of lemonade, you know your entire cup is going to be full of pulp. So maybe just get a little bit better about swapping that out with a fresh batch. So I'm not getting just a cup of pulp. That's not what I'm looking for here.
Then someone was like, just got a whole cup of pulp.
Just
like,
pulp.
Legitimately. And they just went, which is all stringy.
Just pulp. Oh.
Dude, I'd walk right up to that counter and be like, what is this?
Yeah.
Like, what's the matter? Why don't you take a sip and find out?
Yeah.
Take a sip. No, sir, we can't. Here, then look at the cup. Pulp. You gave me pulp.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the inside of a diaper.
Ew.
Not like shit. Like the absorbing stuff on the inside of a diaper.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. I haven't eaten it, so I don't know what it feels like in my mouth, but that's what I imagine it feels like.
It's like, you ever seen that thing on like that they put under meat?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm thinking of. Not the inside of a diaper. The inside of a diaper is basically the same shit.
Probably.
But yeah, like when you get a pack of chicken and you got to peel off that white shit from it, that's just got the gel shit or whatever it is.
Because
what is that?
I was Mom had hamburger meat and she told me to
hate the way you just said that.
Hamburger meat. I think it was hamburger meat.
Yeah. Had some ground beef.
It was on that black, whatever that shit's called.
Yep.
Styrofoam.
Yep.
And then I started cutting into it, and there's this red, like there's a black paper on the bottom, but it's got some thickness to it. And inside that, as I cut into it, it's like red, and I'm like, I've never seen it before. I've never seen the inside of it before. And I was like, what is that? And she was like, oh, it's just a paper that like collects the juice or like the juice so it doesn't leak. And I'm like, oh, so I just keep cutting into it. I'm just like, that looks disgusting. Like,
I don't know what it is.
But yeah, it's just some absorbing paper. And yeah, that's what it could potentially be.
Yeah. That's what pulp feels like.
I mean, I don't think it does. I've eaten pulp before, or like I've sucked up some pulp before.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, whatever. Is what it is.
I don't know. I just like not a fan. Not a fan of the fruit in my juice.
Do you remember the one episode of Sweet Life, Zach and Cody, when Cody and Zach's and their mom is sick and Cody is sick, and Zach is like doing all the running around, and he has for no pulp, and he grabs it out of there and he goes to his mom. He's like, "Do you want some pulp?" No, I'm good. And just throws it on the ground.
Oh God. That show was so fucking good.
Dude, I know. I'm rewatching all the old shows now that I have Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I fell asleep during Shang-Chi.
Nice.
Like I said that I was trying not to do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm rewatching all of them. When I first had Disney Plus, I watched like Zach and Cody's Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah.
But I just recently finished Hannah Montana, and now I'm watching Wizard of Waverly Place, and I'm like, man, to be back during this time.
Yeah. Those are good shows.
I know, dude. I'm fucking still dying laughing at some of them.
They should put the Disney Channel summer games. They should put those on Disney
Dude,
Plus.
that's what bro. For the after they finished doing that, it was like a few years later, and I'm like, what was that thing called? And every time I tried to look it up, it like nothing would come up because I didn't know what it was called. And it
Like
was
you didn't have enough information to search it properly.
I just kept typing in. For some reason, they couldn't get what I wanted when I was saying like, what was that Disney games thing?
Yeah.
And it'd bring up something that wasn't it. And I'm like, no, like they were all wearing one color, like yellow, blue, like there was like 14 or something like that. I'm like, where is this shit? And then finally, like one day, it didn't come. I just like looked up the right thing. And I'm like, yes, the Disney Channel games or whatever you said. And then I looked that up and I see, dude, yeah, I want to watch that shit again.
Yeah. If they don't put those on Disney Plus, I'll be very upset.
Is that that's what it was called? Disney Channel games?
Disney Channel Summer Games, I think.
Yeah, Disney Channel Summer Game. Because yeah, to go back to those times.
That was a shit that like as growing up, like we didn't now like we watched the Olympics growing up because like dad had the Olympics on.
Yeah.
But like for kids that like didn't watch Olympics, like that was the Olympics. That was fucking sick.
Yeah, to see your favorite. Dude, they have it on Disney Plus.
Do they?
Yeah.
Sold.
Look at this. This is them. This is my Olympics right here.
Oh, it is just called the Disney Channel Games.
Oh yeah, Disney Channel games. Yeah. Disney Plus. Fucking this is look, we got Demi, who doesn't know what a fucking dish is.
Yeah.
He was in Camp Rock.
Okay.
Don't know who the fuck any of these four people are.
No. Allison Stoner.
Allison Stoner and Cheetah Girls.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch Cheetah Girls too, probably. At some point. I'm gonna get to it. Yeah. This is it.
It was sick, dude.
Hold on. Yeah, like how could you not want to watch this?
Like whoever came up with this idea, I hope they made so much money because it was genius.
Yeah, dude, like everybody.
And to be able to coordinate like getting all these people together for I don't even know how long was it like
It says 3 seasons. So
yeah,
three
but like it wasn't like this aired every week sort of thing, was it? It was just like a
I think it was just like a one time.
That's what I remember it being.
Maybe
but
like
I could
a
be
week
wrong.
long. I don't know how long. A week long thing or a few days thing. Well, I can only imagine that it actually was pretty easy because it was only Disney people, and once you're in Disney, it's like
Yeah, you've signed a contract, so
Yeah,
they're
it's
like
like-
you show up to everything or you're out.
Right. And so like they had all these Disney shows going at once, and they're doing like when they had like mashups of like Sweet Life Zach Cody, That's So Raven, Hannah Montana, like all in one. It's like they're just and I've noticed I noticed before, but like I really notice it now because I'm kind of paying attention to other things as I'm watching these shows.
Yeah.
But like I would see somebody, I'm like, dude, he was in, and he was in, and this guy was in that, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. So they'll yeah for the Disney Channel games, I'm sure it was just like, hey, by the way, yeah, we're doing this Disney Channel game thing.
Yeah.
So we're not doing any recording for your shows this week because we're doing this.
Yeah.
This
We're
week.
going to take a week away and you're just going to play games.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, that I want to know. This is what I really want to know is I want to talk to people who are on like Disney Channel or like Nickelodeon and ask them, did you actually like being on?
Yeah. Like, did you have fun?
Yeah, like
Was it an
now.
enjoyable experience?
I feel like some people are like, I just want to be like, because no matter what, they're famous, so they're probably going to be like, all right, I got to tell like a bit of a lie because they don't want to be like shitting on an old company of theirs, and then it's like, but like I wouldn't be doing it for that reason to just like write a whole like journal entry or like,
Yeah.
an article.
You just want to ask them
I just
personally.
legit like yeah, like friend to friend. Somehow I'm their friend.
Yeah.
Like, yo, did you actually like enjoy, or were you having like a miserable time? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, let's get one of them on the podcast, but then that would kind of be broadcasting to the entire internet that they didn't like being on Disney Channel.
Yeah.
I feel like there are
they,
some of them who like just wouldn't care. Like if we got like this, either the Sprouse twins on here, they probably wouldn't give a shit what Disney thinks of them now. Like there's not,
well,
they're
I'm
not going to
sure.
be.
I mean, I could say that none of them will probably care now because they're so much,
Yeah,
so much older.
Yeah,
And they had all most of them. I would say have had a successful aftermath of being on Disney. You know,
yeah.
I don't know about like Dylan and Cole. Like I've seen Dylan in like one.
I mean, Cole was in. It
yeah.
is. I think he's still in Riverdale.
Oh yeah, he was in that. Well, I've seen Dylan in like one thing.
Yeah,
And it was like a minor, like it was like it was like it was one movie, and it wasn't like he was the main character.
Yeah,
he was supporting for sure, but then he was gone in the next movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go to like let's Zac Efron, he's done a lot.
He has done a lot.
And so you go to him, like, yeah, dude, you have a good time. Now he did movies. He did the shows. Movies. So I don't know if it like were movies better or shows better, because like when you're in a show, you're like horrid. Like I was watching there was like this Hannah Montana like documentary, whatever.
Documentary.
And it was like getting ready for like a concert that she was gonna have. And now she was like this young, she was still like, I don't know how old she was, but like she was very young.
Right.
And she didn't like this one thing. And Kenny Ortega, shout out. He like said, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. She was like, yeah, well, after tonight it's gonna be gone. And he was like, why is that? He was like, she was like, because I don't like it. And she wasn't like snotty or anything.
Yeah.
She was like that cute girl like type. She's like, because I don't like it. And she's like, he was like, no, we'll, because it was like this thing where four guys like tossed her up and she almost fell the one time. So they were like, all right, we're going to redo it, but they're never going to let you, like, there's always going to be a hand on you.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it wasn't like cheerleading or anything. It wasn't like you're going up 10 feet. It was just a little like, whatever. So he said, no, there's going to be a hand on you at all times. You're not going to be airborne anytime. And then she was like, Mommy. And her mom was just like, oh, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Trust them. You can't be nervous or else it's definitely going to fail. You're just going to have to trust them. And so it's like, I wonder if it's like stuff like that when it came to the show. It's like, yeah, I really don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like putting my face into a cake or stuff like that. It's like, well, you have to. Okay.
For the entertainment.
Yeah. It's like, I want to know, in the childhood TV shows, were you actually having a good time?
And if they like got along with their co-stars, that's always interesting.
That's I really want to know that, because I've seen stuff after they're like, Like even for Friends, I heard something, and I don't know if it's true,
Yeah.
where they're like Joey and Chandler really didn't like each other, or like
There's no way.
Matt and whatever his name is
Yeah.
didn't really like each other, weren't that big of fans of each other. And I'm like, no.
I don't believe
I
that.
was like, don't do that to me.
Yeah. And also, like, I mean, you got to have some off-screen relationship to be able to have the on-screen one.
Yeah.
Because like people are good actors, don't get me wrong, but like nobody's that good if you don't like the other person.
Yeah, I feel like there's always it's a little. There's got to be something to
Yes.
Because I mean, I'm not an actor, but if I don't like somebody, I'm being petty.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be petty because I'm just like, way to screw up, you fucking piece of shit.
Oh, you fucked up your line again. Big shocker there.
Yep. Yeah, that'd be cool to know.
Yeah.
But I would have to be like it would be just by chance that I get to talk to somebody.
Yeah. And it was just gonna be like the personal one-on-one, like we're not gonna get them on here, or you're not gonna write a thing about them. You're just gonna be like, hey, here's my one question while you're signing something for me. Did you like this?
Yeah. I just be like, did you like your co-stars like legitimately? Or is there any bad blood with anybody? And it would have to be like, I would want it to be, well, I guess any Disney Channel show, there was always a lot of co-stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would want to know that.
All right, let's take it to trivia.
All right. I don't think I have anything else. Oops. I mean, I literally get off of here and then I'm like, oh, fuck, I forgot to talk about that.
Yeah, well, whenever I think of something after the podcast, I write it down and I try and talk about it next podcast.
Yeah, I do not do that. I just go, oh, fuck. Like I was going to say, I was going to get a haircut. I got a haircut on Friday.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I'm getting a haircut, by the way. No.
What was the real name of the Boston Strangler? Isn't that who Scranton Strangler was based on in The Office?
Maybe. Pay number
14.
Oh, look at these. Look at these shoes.
Shit, Timberlands.
I mean, these are kind of weird. Pretty cool.
I like the paint ones a lot.
Interesting. But I
like
would
them.
buy a regular pair and just do that myself.
That's true too. You could do that.
These are the OG.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
14.
3, 6, 9. What's the largest freshwater lake in the world by surface area? So a lake.
Lake.
Not a sea, not an ocean, not a bay. A lake.
A lake. Fresh water.
In the world.
In the world.
It's the largest freshwater lake in the world.
I'm not confident, but I'm writing it down. Do.
Shit, man. Largest freshwater lake.
By surface area. I don't know what that means.
Well, I'm guessing there's like
not like by how deep it is.
Yeah,
but like how much space it takes up.
Right, because it could be like a foot deep, but
it's the biggest lake. Oh, yeah, fuck. I'm changing my answer then.
No, I don't even know one. I keep thinking of like seas. Lake.
Wait, freshwater lake.
Oh, I've got some lakes now. Okay. Fucking got 5 of them right in New York. I couldn't think of like one lake name.
I'm changing it back to my original answer. Because this has freshwater.
Ooh, which do I want?
Just fucking pick one.
This is gonna be wrong, but I'm saying Lake Superior.
That's what I said too. Fuck yeah!
I'm just happy.
So what I had changed to was like the Great Salt Lake in like Salt Lake City.
Oh,
But then I read freshwater again, and I was like, no, it's not a saltwater lake; it's a freshwater lake. So it must be Lake Superior because Superior is the biggest of the 5 Great Lakes.
Yes.
Okay, so both points or new question?
Um, let's just do both points.
All
I'd like to
right.
end that I actually got that correct.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't
Isn't what?
um, okay? It is. Yeah, dude. I was gonna say. Oh, there is a Lake Michigan. Okay. I was thinking.
Yeah, it's one of the 5.
I was like looking at them. I was like, I was gonna say Lake Michigan, but I was like, no, isn't there something else like around there? Because I was like, there's lakes around Michigan. And I was like, I could only be like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say Lake Michigan. I couldn't think of it, and then I was like, all right, no, Lake Superior.
Yeah, Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior.
Yeah, that's crazy that I couldn't think of Lake Erie or Ontario.
That is sad.
They literally, I'm living right on a lake, and
I
was
like immediately wrote down Lake Superior.
yeah, that's crazy. We got 5 Great Lakes like right here,
Yeah, and the Finger Lakes.
and the Finger Lakes. Yeah, it's insane. Because like one of the Finger Lakes, isn't that like the like don't we got? I don't know, man. Isn't there something about like the Finger Lakes that's like special too?
About the lakes in general, or just about like the area?
Lakes in general, like in there.
I don't know if there's anything special about the lakes. I know there's a lot of wine around there.
I might just be mixing up the Great Lakes and the Finger Lakes of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Lake Superior.
All right, so that puts us 2, 4, 6 for me and 4 for you.
That's bullshit. I think that's wrong.
Oh, that's right. Dave, where can people find you?
Underscore Dave Sharkey underscore is my Instagram eat of the week. Dude, I had nothing. What's today?
Thursday.
13th? The 13th?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, well, for the game, yo, by the way, shout out fucking Bills. Oh my god. But no, it wasn't that good. But like I had it, and it's the only thing I had that I
Can remember.
Like, oh yeah, that I really went out to. And it was at this brewery that we went to called Briar Brothers.
Okay.
And they had like a food truck come, and they had moon dogs and moon hamburgers. And I was like
Moon glizzies?
I walked up and I was like, what is a moon dog? He was like, so you ever have this? And I was like, no. He said he rattled off some name of like thing, and I was like, no. He's like, from Rochester. And I don't know if he was asking me if I was from Rochester or he was saying it's from Rochester. And I was like, no. Because I'm thinking he was saying it's from Rochester at first. But then after I ordered it, like I did order it, and I went back inside, I was like, was he asking me if I was from Rochester?
No, he was definitely telling you it's from Rochester.
Yeah, that's what I think. But either way, it was this sausage that was like marinated in some type in like their moon sauce is what it was. Which is like a type of sauce.
What's moon sauce?
I didn't know. I don't know. I did not ask what it was. He was just like, it's like this type of it's just some type of sauce that they had.
Okay.
So I got a moon dog, and a moon burger.
You got a dog and a burger?
Yeah. I had not eaten that whole day.
Okay.
Which
was better?
The dog, the sausage.
Sausage.
Because and I put what's that shit called? Made with cabbage.
Coleslaw.
I put coleslaw on it because I'm not a big coleslaw guy. Like
But coleslaw on certain things is very good.
Well, that's why I wanted to try it, because he was like, you can get pickles, something else, or coleslaw or nothing. I was like, you know what? I've eaten coleslaw before.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I was like, let me try it on this. Maybe it'll be different. It wasn't bad, but I
Yeah.
would probably have definitely gotten it without. Like,
I'm a
if I get
big
it again,
fan of coleslaw on a pulled pork sandwich.
yeah, that's probably fire.
Slaps, dude.
So yeah, probably the moon dog because the moon burger, although it had onions, which are good on a burger, and bacon, which is doubly good on a burger,
Yep.
it had cheese on it,
Mm.
and it was like just drenched in this sauce. Like, it
Yeah.
was just like dripping everywhere, and like it's like I ate the whole thing or 3/4 of it, maybe.
Yeah.
But I would have to say no cheese next time. But since there was cheese on it, moon
The
dog
moon
wins
dog.
it. Yeah.
Did you already say where people can follow you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram, Secret Agent Sharky, and my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week is, well, you saw me eating it. Good old Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I had a chicken sandwich, no pickles. I had 8 nuggets, and it didn't seem like I had 8. It felt like less than 8, but I had 8 nuggets. I had medium fry, 2 Chick-fil-A sauces, and 1 lemonade, extra pulp, no ice. Not by choice.
Does it really say extra pulp on there?
No, it does not say
saying,
extra pulp. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
They got a pulp guy in the back just crushing lemons and throwing them into the lemonade. As for the podcast, follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok, The Shuffle Podcast, where we post our clips from the podcast. And subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. We'll talk at you guys next week. Bye-bye, everybody.